might hear a little of like.
You're fine.
It can be like.
Hi everyone.
Hola.
While everyone's hopping on, I have one child right behind the scenes, Bonnie, who's making pancakes. He wanted to make some and I was busy, so I told him how to make his own, so he's making pancakes. I have another one in her bedroom on her iPad watching a show, and another one I just kicked off of the Xbox because he's really noisy when he's playing with his friends. So that's how we are. That's how we're doing. How's everyone's day going so far? Hi, Jocelyn. Thanks for joining. I promised you guys, for those of you that watched the live yesterday, I promised that I would. Well, I told you that I would try to do a live today, making the soap body scrub. And so here we are. That's what we're going to do today. So we have a DIY for you. It is the April Oil of the Month DIY. So this DIY can be found on the blog. For those who are curious, it's under the April Oil of the Month reveal post. That's the DIY I'm going to be doing today. So
I'm gonna go make some pancakes.
we'll just let a few more people jump on. Thanks for joining. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Shelly. Thanks for joining, everyone. Who's excited for this DIY? I'm pretty excited. So I had once made, like, you know those loofah scrub things? We had cut it. I made it, we used to, we haven't in a while, obviously, but we used to do DIYs at our retail stores.
Mommy.
And customers could come and do the DIYs with us. And we made a loofah scrub soap. So we took the loofah, you know.
Scrub soap.
Yeah, I don't know, the loofah things. I don't know what they are. And we cut it so that it was about 1.5 inches thick. And then we made a soap base, and then we put the loofah in it, and when it dries, then you also have this loofah scrub. So this is what this kind of reminds me of, so it makes me excited. And Vaughn really wants one. Hold on, Vaughn. Vaughn really wants one, and so I'm going to make him a Lego-shaped one.
Yes! Can you make me a big Lego-shaped one?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay, so the ingredients that you are going to need is a soap melt. You need soap melt. That's just like a soap base, and you can buy it in, you know, bulk. You can buy kits that have it, but you need a soap melt. You're going to need coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
Solid coconut oil. And then you're going to need granulated sugar, and you're going to need whatever essential oil that you choose. We're going to use Tutti Frutti, so just again a reminder, melt and pour soap. Thank you, Lori. And it tells you, it says that on the blog too. Melt and pour soap, that's what you need. Anyways, and then whatever essential oil. So we're using Tutti Frutti today. Tutti Frutti is April's oil of the month. So today is the last day that you can purchase Tutti Frutti by purchasing the oil of the month, because it's the last day of April. And Maddie's saying that she loves my hat, and Mom of Boys is saying that they love my hat. So this is actually, you guys, this is my hairdo when I had it in a hat, but I'm gonna show you something. It says 3-year anniversary. So Plant Therapy gives anniversary gifts to their employees, and we get a different gift depending on the year. So all employees who have been an employee for at least 3 years get this Plant Therapy hat. So it's actually an employee exclusive hat that we have that has the 3-year anniversary stamp on the bottom, which is pretty cool. Okay, please make it in stock. Well, I'll ask about it. If you guys like it, I really like it too. It's really like just casual. It goes with everything. So maybe we'll just talk about my hat instead of making the DIY.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the DIY. I have my computer right here. So one of the things that I wanted to try, because the recipe says that you can make this in the microwave. You're just gonna melt everything in the microwave. I have this chocolate maker that melts chocolate. And I wanted to see if this would work, so I wanted to show you that it looks like it is. Ew. It did melt. There's 2 ounces of the melt and pour soap. Yeah, there's 2 ounces of it in here, and it did melt it good, which is great. I wasn't sure how it would melt it. I do want to say though that it did take quite a bit to melt, so I bet it took 20 minutes 15 to 20 minutes for the melt and pour soap to melt in here. So keep that in mind. And I don't think it gets it quite as hot as a microwave would, but I wanted to try it in here to show you what it would look like. So I do have this. I also am going to melt, so this is the melt and pour soap right here. And what I got was it comes in 2-ounce squares. And I'm actually going to double the recipe because I want to make one for myself and my son wants one. So I didn't think 2 ounces was really enough, plus the ounce of coconut, but I wanted to make a couple of them. So I'm going to double the recipe. So right here I have 4 ounces of the melt and pour soap base, because those are 2-ounce squares. So I have 4 ounces of the melt and pour soap base. And then the recipe calls for 1 ounce of solid coconut oil. So I am going to do 2 ounces because again, I am doubling this recipe. So right over here I have a scale. Otherwise you could totally guess the weight, but I do have this scale right over here. So that's 1.5 almost. Ooh, that's 2.1, that's close enough. So I have my 2 ounces of the solid coconut oil I'm gonna add to my melt and pour soap base right here. And then it says that you're going to put this in a microwave safe bowl and heat for 15 to 30 seconds or until it's all melted together. So I'm gonna go put it in the microwave safe bowl, JF Foster, and then I'm gonna come back and read some comments while this is melting. So 15 to 30 seconds. Since I doubled it, mine might need a little bit longer, but I'm gonna start it.
Maybe 35?
Probably 30 seconds and we'll see. Fawn's gonna entertain you. Okay, so I just put that in for 30 seconds and I'm seeing some comments, so I'm gonna look. Jay Foster said, we love making melt and pour soap at our house. My girls like that they can personalize their own. That's something else. When we made it with the loofahs at the retail store, we put some glitter in it and we put some of the soap color in it. So that was fun to make it different colors, and we made like some marbling effects, so that's fun. And you could definitely do this with this recipe as well. There wouldn't be any issues with that. Late to the party, where do you buy soap you are melting? Where will the recipe be? Okay, so the recipe is on the blog. It is found under here.
30 more seconds?
Mix it up and then put it back in. Yeah, well, I would say actually probably just 15 more seconds.
15 more? Okay.
Here, I'm gonna show them really fast. So this is what it looks like
When it's
after melting for 30 seconds. So
Wait,
there's
it's
still,
really chunky.
yep, there's still some chunks in there. So we're gonna put it back in.
It's so warm.
I would do another, start with another 15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so it's found on the blog. The blog post is the April Oil of the Month reveal post. That's where you can find this DIY. And the kind of soap that you need is melt and pour soap base. So you can find it on Amazon. I know customers have said that they've gotten it like at a Michael's type of store, you know, like that has DIY type stuff like that. So I don't know, other customers where you've gotten it, maybe you can share where you have gotten some of your melt and pour soap base. Let us know. So Vaughn, just put that back in. How long did you do that? 15 or 30? Another 15 seconds. What does it look like, buddy?
It has a little bit more chunks in it.
Okay, maybe do like 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it in for 10 more seconds. And again, I'm doubling this recipe. So the recipe calls for 2 ounces of the melt and pour soap base and 1 ounce of solid coconut oil. And I did 4 ounces of the melt and pour soap base and 2 ounces of solid coconut oil. Just so you guys know. So if you're making it up and you're like, oh, that looks, you know, mine doesn't look as much, that's why, because I'm doubling this recipe.
Good.
That does look good, bud.
Okay.
So here we have it. It's nice and melted together. Just gonna mix it all up. Okay, let's see. Somebody asked, where's Millie? Millie's in her bedroom on her iPad. She's just in her underwear. I told her to get dressed if she wanted to be on the live. She didn't get dressed. So she's just sitting in her bedroom in her underwear, watching a show on her iPad.
I'm making my mom pancakes.
And Vaughn's making me pancakes. We're all sorts of busy
Which
right
I'm
now.
almost done with.
Okay, so you want to, once all of that's melted, then you're just going to give it a nice stir, and then you are going to add your essential oils. So we are doing 39, so the recipe calls for 39 drops, and since I'm doubling it, that's going to be, what, 78 drops?
No, 60.
No, 39 and 39, 78. So I'm going to add 78 drops of the Tutti Frutti.
Yeah, that's probably good.
And Caitlin was telling me how awesome the lip balm turned out that she made yesterday on the stories. So I think, I don't know if it's there anymore, but hurry and go check after this live to see if that lip balm is still there, because that was pretty cool. She said it turned out really good. 5, 6. We're gonna be here a while. Do you want to do this for Mama while I look at comments? 21, 22, 23, 24. Can you count?
No.
28, 29, 30. Well, I need you to count so I can go do the
How
test.
do you do it? I can't.
How about 40? Okay, count to 20 drops. You're gonna count, we'll see. Roy and Trina said Tutti Frutti is my new favorite. Love, 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 love it. I just made a Tutti Frutti sugar scrub. My legs feel so soft, Fergonia said.
There.
Good job. That's give or take as many drops as we need.
Really good.
And again, I'm doubling the recipe compared to what's on the block too.
That smells really
So I'm going to mix that up, and once you add the essential oils, you're going to mix it all together because you want all of your liquid to be mixed together really well. And then we are going to add the sugar. So we need, the recipe calls for half a cup of granulated sugar. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Doesn't that, Bonnie? It smells like fruit juice, just like really yummy fruit. So it calls for half a cup. So I'm going to do a cup because again, I am doubling this recipe.
This is
So I have
1/3.
my granulated. Whoa, you guys, that was a close one.
This is 1/3. This is 1/4, and this is 1.
You guys see me
and this is
dump all of that? This is
1 cup.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to add the 1 cup of sugar. That was really close. I almost just made a big mess. I'm going to add the 1 cup of sugar, and something to note, the recipe does state that because the solid coconut oil and the melt and pour soap base, I don't know what he's doing. The melt and pour soap base does start to solidify pretty quickly. So what you can do is you can actually remelt it, which it looks like we might need to stick it in the microwave one more time. Oh my, you can just set it right there. So I'm gonna have Vaughn stick this in the microwave for me.
Me?
Yeah, you want to?
Yes. For how many seconds?
I would do it for another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's kind of warm.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Extra exfoliating. Yes, it is going to be extra exfoliating. I'm gonna look at comments.
Is it gonna melt?
Let's see. So Tutti Frutti is safe for what ages? So Tutti Frutti technically isn't considered kid safe. I believe it's because it has aniseed in it. However, I'm comfortable using it with my 8-year-old. I personally would be comfortable using it topically at the correct dilution with even my 5-year-old. Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay, so
But technically, kid safe starts at 10 years for plant therapy. But do your own research and do what you feel comfortable doing. And if you feel comfortable, using it topically or something at, well diluted at a little bit younger, that's definitely a choice that you can make. Let's see. So again, just as a reminder, what is Tutti Frutti? Tutti Frutti is April's oil of the month. So it's this right here, Tutti Frutti. So I'll show Facebook and YouTube, and then I'll show Instagram. Ooh, it's hard. There you go. So that's Tutti Frutti. It's April's oil of the month. So if you're interested in getting Tutti Frutti, today is the last day you can get it. There's 2 options to purchase the oil of the month. You can purchase it at a one-time purchase, and it's $20, or you can subscribe to the oil of the month, which means you're going to be, the oil of the month is, a different oil of the month is going to ship to you every month, and that's $15. So you save 25%, and you can cancel at any time. So if you want to try it, the oil of the month this month and maybe next month, and see if it's for you, feel free to do that. It's $15 if you subscribe. Good.
Put it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
That's perfect. It's $15 if you subscribe to the oil of the month, or if you just want to purchase it, you're just interested in just trying oil or Tutti Frutti. Make sure you purchase it today, because if whatever month you purchase it in is the month that you're going to get. So if you purchase it today, you will still get April's oil of the month, which is Tutti Frutti. And it will be $20 at a one-time purchase, or $15 if you subscribe to the oil of the month, and then again you can cancel it anytime. So you aren't stuck in it. You could just try it once or twice, and if it's not your thing, you could cancel it that time. Or I know a lot of our customers keep going. So it's completely up to you what you do. But those are the two ways that you purchase oil of the month or Tutti Frutti. Okay, so Vaughn remelted that, and if you can see this texture, it's way more liquidy,
Yes.
which is what we want, because otherwise we couldn't put it in the mold. So
That'd be so
definitely actually beneficial. Okay, so the molds that I have, these right here are just a plastic mold, and they came with like a soap making kit that the melt and pour soap came in, and then I also have this silicone mold that is a Lego, and that's the one that I'm going to be making for Vaughn.
Yay! I love Legos.
So I'm just going to dump these in and see how far this baby goes.
I'm big one. It's chunky.
Yeah, it's a scrub.
Oh. That's probably good. Oh, that was gonna be so.
Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have enough for at least one more mold.
Yeah.
And I'm just scraping the sugar in there too, because the liquid wants
Wait,
to
why do you have that? Is it a food?
No,
Then why do you have sugar in it?
because it's a body scrub. So I'm gonna put there, I have a little bit left, so I'm gonna put them in these small Lego molds too.
Oh, that was a little.
Well, I guess you guys, I thought that, oops, that was too much, huh? Here, I'll scrape it over.
Oh, that's
I thought the 2 ounces was not going to be enough, and look at how much extra I have.
It literally fits.
So that's
all
good
of
to
it.
know. Yeah.
And there's still a little bit more.
Yep, there is.
Should I put them in the fridge?
No, I'll put it in here.
Uh-oh, they're gonna come out.
Yeah, they are. Okay, I made a mess. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
put
get
this
a-
one.
okay.
It's okay, I have a paper towel right here.
Yeah.
I'll put that one on paper towel because I overdid it. Okay. So there you go. Sorry about that. Yes, today is the last day to get Tutti Frutti. It is April's oil of the month. However, you can use any essential oils, but we are using Tutti Frutti. And I did hear somebody ask what oils are in it, so I'll go ahead and read that for everyone. Orange, and then let's see, orange, pink grapefruit, geranium, spearmint,
Ew.
aniseed,
Ew.
buchu or buku,
Ew.
and basil.
Ew.
That's what's in there.
The only thing I like is orange in it.
Well, it smells like just like this wonderful fruit juice. It smells really good.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other questions? So again, this recipe can be found on the blog. I am making the Tutti Frutti body scrub. It's in a soap base, and the recipe can be found on the blog under the April Oil of the Month Reveal blog post. Again, you need melt and pour soap base, solid coconut oil, granulated sugar, and then your essential oil, and then plus whatever silicone or whatever mold you're going to put the body scrub in. But that's what you need. Anyway, so once you put this in here, they're just gonna sit and cool. Let's see, does it say how long? It just says once it's hard, that's when you're gonna remove it from the molds. Yeah, from the base and from the molds. So blog name again, I'll give you the exact blog name. It is April Oil of the Month Reveal Tutti Frutti.
Oh.
That's the blog post name
It's a.
that you'll be able to find this DIY. I'm gonna go over to Facebook comments. Do you guys have any other comments? Wonderful. Yeah, it is a scrub. However, you could just do it in a soap base itself without the sugar, but the sugar does give it that scrub. Yep, it's a soap scrub. I know that's kind of confusing. Do you guys have any other questions? Yeah, the blog can be found. I think that's it. Maybe once this is done, maybe I'll take some pictures of these and I'll send them to Caitlin and she can post them so that she can share that we made this DIY today. But that's it. It's pretty easy. You just need a couple ingredients really, and that's it. And then I'll take some pictures and I'll show you what it looks like once it's finished. But if you do have any other questions, feel free to message Caitlin. And she'll be able to help you, or email cs@planttherapy.com and they'll be able to help you. Can you give a closer view of the molds? Well,
Can you
no.
move this? You move this.
Yeah, but that's really hard because it's really tall right now. So this red one is just a silicone mold.
It's literally just.
These ones are just a plastic mold that came in a soap making kit.
This is the Lego one.
Yeah, we have lots of, Plant Therapy has lots of these that they sent me. So that's the
Lego one.
the silicone mold.
That's
And that's what it recommends to use. But the other one I just had because it came in the like a kit that the Melt and Pour soap base came
plastic.
in. So I thought I would just try them too.
Yeah, and it's just plastic, which is both.
Hi Marissa. And my kitchen does smell really good right now, actually. That Tutti Frutti is delicious. It's very,
I can't
very
smell
wonderful.
anything.
Yes, exfoliating soap.
Oh,
Okay, guys, I think that's it. Again, if you have any questions, message us on social media. Caitlin will respond, or email us at cs@planttherapy.com. But that is how you make this soap exfoliating body scrub thingamajig using Tutti Frutti, which is April's oil of the month, and the last day to get it is today. Thanks for joining, guys. I will see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time for our live. Bye.
Can I be on